Sounds great.
Hello and welcome back. Hello, welcome back to It's Generation Thing with me, Phoebe, and my dad.
Paul.
What the hell?
I've just
American.
come back from
That's
USA and
horrendous.
Canada. It's Paul.
You may have seen us before on our TikTok account. Puwtok. This is where you can listen to us in podcasting form.
Where every Friday we discuss and celebrate our differences in generation, opinions, and general life experiences.
And as I've accidentally made you the dad of the internet, there is also a section where you guys can write in for any dad advice.
Yeah, I'm happy to
Or
do the
anything in
advice.
between.
Good or bad, I'll give it a go.
Whatever you're feeling.
Whatever you're feeling, throw some questions at me. And make sure, please, to follow on our platforms, Spotify, Apple, YouTube.
There you go. Smashed
We've
it.
done the intro.
Happy Friday, everyone.
Yeah, happy Friday. Here we are. We're getting
The
ready for the
sun's
weekend.
out.
Sun's
It's bank
out.
holiday weekend.
Well,
is there
James is
anything
here.
better?
Sun's
James is
always out when
here.
James
He
comes.
always brings the sun.
He does.
Just wanted to start by asking you
Yes.
if you had a nice sleep last night.
I had a strange sleep last night. The night before,
Oh, we're going to get to that. I just wanted to check that you had enough sleep last night.
I think I might have had enough in the total of the 2 nights. But I was up and down a bit
So we
last night.
flew back from...
All over the place
We
with
went
the
to
sleep.
New York and Toronto last week, which we'll get onto.
Very lucky to do that.
We flew back Sunday night through the night.
Yeah.
We actually ended up having an empty plane. So we had a full row.
Very strange
It
for
was
an Airbus.
unreal. So we was
Yeah.
all laying down, got quite a bit of sleep, right? So
Quite a
basically,
bit. You didn't. You was asleep the whole flight.
oh, I got up for a wee. You was on your back, mouth open, chilling. So you was fine. Anyway, we landed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We stayed up the whole day.
Yeah.
And then I went to sleep, woke up at a normal time. Tuesday
is
morning comes around and it's 12 o'clock at this point.
12:07.
And me and Dad are meant to be on a work call.
Never missed a work call.
So I text
Never.
him and I said, hello, join the link.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've done the call. They were like, oh, where's Paul? I was like, oh, I don't know. I can't get hold of him. I went, he's probably asleep because of the jet lag. Joking. I thought, oh my God, he must be at the gym or something.
Oh,
I've rang him.
chance of that. Yeah.
I've rang him post-call.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
I still
I
had
said-
the flaps on.
I said, are you asleep? He said, yeah.
Literally.
He thought it was 7 o'clock in the morning. He had slept 15 hours.
Yeah. I don't know.
9 o'clock on the Monday night until 12 p.m. on the Tuesday. And if I didn't ring him, I dread to think how much
I
longer
don't know how
you would
much
have
longer I'd
stayed
have
asleep.
stayed in here.
Because Mum said you were KO'd.
To be fair, Mum
And
did.
he missed the work call.
I was in a real flap.
Very
literally in the
unprofessional.
flaps, in a flap when you rang. So for Phoebe, don't ring unless something's wrong like that. And I looked at the clock. To be fair to Mum, she left me a kit, but she turned my notifications off.
Why?
She's
She's probably sick of you already and wanted to keep you asleep.
She said it kept it, yeah, for good. I think, yeah, not just 24 hours. No, she took the notifications off because I said I've missed all my messages. She said, oh, it kept dinging. You was out of it,
Yeah.
and literally that's why I never heard the link and all that.
Oh.
But yeah, and then it took me a little while to get my head around the fact I've been asleep for that long.
15 hours.
I know that's a long
So
stint.
did you
isn't it?
sleep last night on top of that?
I slept about, well, I won't check the watch, but probably 8.
Bloody hell.
But I was up and down because with
What do you
jet
mean?
lag, well, I was up for a wee after 2 hours, then another 3.
That's
I was.
just normal, isn't it? We found out how much you weigh last week on
Well,
that trip.
You've been with me for a week. I spent a lot of time in the loo.
I cannot explain to you guys
Anyway, I've got over the jet lag now.
how many times this man goes for a wee. It's actually embarrassing because we're out for dinner and it looks like I've been stood up because he spends more time in the toilet than he did at the dinner.
I've seen.
Everyone kept looking at me thinking,
Did they?
they've gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's just having dinner on her own.
Yeah. Well, I did have a problem, especially after a couple of them Canadian Molsons.
Oh, it didn't
which
stop
were
you though,
lovely.
did it? Because the
No.
Molsons were going down and I thought the more they go down, the more he's in the toilet.
Well, I might as well just drink it, get rid of it, then I can have another one.
I said, why don't you just stick to the drinks that aren't making you go for a wee?
Yeah, but they're
2
boring.
seconds later, Molson, boom, in. I thought, what the hell?
When he brought that Canadian Cabernet Sauv round, I thought,
It's almost like you
bring
like
it on.
being in the toilet.
He's brought me a carafe, which I wasn't expecting.
He
'cause
had a massive carafe.
We ordered a 6 ounce, and I think because they were behind with the drinks, weren't they? They got
Yeah.
behind. He's come through with, I reckon that was a 10 or 12 ounce,
It
wasn't
was huge.
But when you get to my age, and this is a generation thing, I mean, I've put a private message out to the surgeon. It's things that aren't working like
You've
they
actually
should.
messaged him?
No, I haven't. No, I haven't got
You
his
bloody
number.
need to because it's actually constant. Every time.
I don't think it's guaranteed for as long as I needed it. But when he brought
I
that
think you need to just put a plaster over it or
plaster,
something.
well, bandage, He brought out the 12-ounce carafes, didn't he?
They were huge.
And I thought,
Big old red wine.
Generation thing here. This is working in my favour because I can use the carafe for the wine to pour it.
Yeah.
And then if I get short under the table, I can use the
shut
carafe.
up. That's disgusting.
And then I haven't got to leave you at the table on your own, have I? So I'm thinking there's a double edge here.
But honestly, we was walking around New York.
There was a lot of weeing, but
Toronto, obviously in cities, it's obviously harder to find a toilet.
It is hard.
Unless you're out for dinner. I feel like shops nowadays do not have a toilet.
Well,
when you have a man that when they need to go within that second.
It's sort of holiday weeing, I think, for me.
Holiday weeing.
I'm enjoying myself. I'm not holding back.
It was moose beer weeing, that's what
moose,
it was.
I did never Moosehead, did I?
And we literally was down like shopping streets, Zara, etc., etc.
Yeah.
He suddenly, I need to go.
Yeah.
I said, what do you mean? I'm in the middle of New York on my own. He just disappeared. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, but I'm good at it, aren't I?
Every hour, gone somewhere else. But he manages to find the toilets.
Honestly, I'm an expert. I've had
and
years
on
of
one
practice.
occasion, he's gone into, what's it called? Not Macy's.
No, I went into... I asked the guy in Zara if he
Bloomingdale's.
got toilets, and he said, no, we don't have toilets. It's hard to find a loo in New York, but Bloomingdale's.
Yeah.
In the Soho bit.
I'm in Zara.
You're in Zara. I said, look, I'm just going to pop over there and do what I've got to do. Again.
For the millionth time.
Yeah, I've come out with a pair of silver Boss loafers, suede.
He literally's come back from what I thought was a toilet trip.
Yeah.
With a pair of Boss loafers.
20% off.
On earth has gone on here?
It was weird because as I've come out the loo, I'm happy now. I've done my business. Like I was right by the Boss section,
so you had a look,
and I looked, and I've got them little loafers that I like the colours.
Yeah,
they had the silver ones which I hadn't seen before.
Any shoe that Dad can wear without a lace.
Yeah,
he puts it on.
Honestly, comfort. Well, I got the Hey Dudes on.
Oh, they're always on.
The travel shoes.
They must
from
stink.
heaven. No, I've sprayed them with that stuff you buy for your feet.
What?
It makes them smell nice.
WD-40.
You
put that on everything.
I've sprayed them on all my WD on all my joints. Yeah, but no, expensive shoes after a wee in there, but worth it. But
the worst one was when he couldn't find a toilet and he was pissing on the streets of New York. That was so embarrassing.
I didn't do that, you bloody cheat. That was in Canada. No, it was in Toronto. I had to go around the back of the shop, but no one could see.
No.
I was tucked up in a nice little corner.
It was an amazing trip, a busy trip.
Yeah.
But unreal. Could not recommend it to anyone more.
What was one thing, not me weeing, was one thing stood out in New York that they did for us, I think.
Oh, the summit.
The summit.
The Vanderbilt, is it?
Vanderbilt 1.
It was so good. You
go up in the glass. Oh.
It's basically a view.
Don't want to spoil it for
like
people.
Like a checkout view thing.
Check out view thing.
Like a
checkout view thing.
I don't know. It's called. I'm thinking of Checkpoint Charlie. What's
that?
It's like
anyway, we're at the top.
We're at the top of a building and it's a viewpoint, full 360 of New York, but it's also got like cool interaction mirrors and it just makes the view amazing.
Glass floors.
Highly recommend.
Yeah.
Also highly recommend Keen's if you're going to New York.
Oh.
That steak, I can't stop thinking about it. I
thought you
dreamt about it last night.
Can I mention the
crusty salt on top? Oh wow.
That was you wanted to go back there.
I needed to go back.
Didn't have time, but they've got 90,000 pipes in there. It's a really old-fashioned steakhouse, Keen's. Yeah. Get yourself in there, massive place. But all the pipes are on the ceiling, all strapped to the ceiling. And I asked the guy, I don't know, what's going on with the pipes? He said, no, this is a famous place all the years before where all the men used to smoke.
Smoked, right?
So they're all pipes that, people smoked and left their pipe there all on the ceiling. And I think it's the most pipes in the world. And the service was unbelievable. As soon as your bum hit the seat, I had to get back up and go for a wee. But as soon as you're back down again, someone with your water.
Oh, yeah.
Another guy, what would you like to drink?
I slurped the bottom of my Diet Coke.
Yeah.
I hadn't even put the cup down. And man said, do you want another one?
Yeah, it was unbelievable. Yeah, they nailed it.
So good. Couldn't recommend that more. Also, what else I recommend? Toronto as a whole. I would have never have picked to go to Toronto.
Yeah.
So for some information, this was
a
nice trip with Hayes Travel.
People. Yeah, oh yeah.
And they put it together.
Yeah.
So they chose a destination based off what we'd said.
Book with Hayes and have your best holidays.
Oh, I can't. I've had a week. I've had a whole week
Boom.
of this crap.
That's my
the dad jokes, the dad sayings. I thought I'd escaped. I'm back in this seat quicker than I wanted to be.
I had to get that in because you wouldn't let me do it.
And basically, I would never have probably picked Toronto because it's just not been on my agenda.
Not on your radar, yeah.
Mate, I want to go back already. It was so good. It was New York, but chiller.
Yeah.
The food was amazing.
Every meal was amazing.
The vibes were amazing. And I'd like to kind of go Toronto on to Vancouver, Banff.
There's a lot to see out
all
there,
of Canada,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, the little note I made on the Toronto Molson Lager, fantastic. And that was in the Horseshoe Tavern, where a lot of famous people had played. Nirvana.
Oh, I wasn't
Bruce
really into
Springsteen.
this. He took me to this like
they've all played in there, and I love the
tiny little
vibe.
dark pub that was sticky,
Ice
and
hockey
the
was
toilets I can only explain smelled like a sewer.
Yeah.
Also,
That was after I'd been in there.
Anyone from America, why are your toilets the bottom of the floor? Why are they not there? I don't want to piss with someone's feet and I can see someone's feet. It makes me feel on edge so you can just look under.
Yeah, I'm normally concentrating on my business, but...
Like, there's such a big gap.
Oh, okay.
And also there's gaps between here so I can see...
What toilets were you in?
The skanky toilets that you took me in that bar.
Oh.
No, but all in general in America, the toilet bottoms, there's no, like, I like floor to bottom.
Oh, you want fully
covered.
Enclosed cubicles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
It was
wild.
I felt like I was weeing with someone.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
which I don't mind if I know them, but not if I don't.
I don't care. I'm used to that. But yeah, no, at the back of the bar, and it was a great bar, wasn't it? Long bar,
was
perfect. I was in that Horseshoe Tavern.
It was the weirdest pub I've ever been in my life.
Yeah, just the
And he kept
vibes.
saying about Niagra had been there, and I was like, I don't know
Nirvana.
who they are.
It was Kurt Cobain, Nirvana, the group.
Yeah.
Bruce Springsteen. There was
if
a
you
stage.
would have said Sabrina's played here, maybe.
No, I don't think Olivia Dean's made it in there just yet. It was a bit scruffy, Matt.
It was wild.
Stage was at the back. Perfect just for a beer, soak up all the local
No one
atmos.
had any teeth.
Well, no, the barmaid did.
Yeah,
I don't think they were hers, but no, she had teeth in. But I made a little note that the Canadian people seem to have a little bit more time to speak.
Oh my God, they're
to
lovely.
you.
Everyone is so nice out
It
there.
felt that they wanted to talk to you and have a little chat, not just forced.
New York, not so much.
Busy.
Dad actually got screamed at.
I did.
Which made my week.
I'll let you. It was funny, wasn't it?
It was so funny. We're
Grand
in
Central Station. We were in, weren't
the
we?
massive station. Was getting the tube to Brooklyn Bridge.
Subway.
And everyone was a bit busy in there, which I kind of understand, because if I was going to London and I was working there and I was in my hustle,
same as London,
and I'm walking, the last thing I want is two dickheads mooching
like
about, doing
TikToks
and whatever.
Yeah.
So,
they're commuting to their job.
Fair.
Yeah.
But we genuinely was just walking to the tube.
I wasn't doing anything wrong. For once.
He's obviously because there's so many people, the lady thought that he was about to get in her way.
She was coming straight for me and I didn't know how to get out. Yeah.
Scream in his face as if he's just done something.
Yeah.
Everyone's turned around. I've just carried on walking. I thought, oh my God, I need to get out of this.
I mean, the guys were laughing, the locals.
People were pissing themselves. I guess this is normal in New York, but she has just screamed in his face.
I nearly wet myself.
It was so
It was
funny.
that frightening. It was a high-pitched scream in my face.
You did shit
because I was entering her space as she's moving, commuting, and it was really strange in the whole of the Grand Central station. But it would only happen to me, wouldn't it?
But no, it was an amazing trip.
But no, the whole thing was amazing, and
really
we were
trip.
very fortunate to do that. And as I say, all put together for us, Hayes and American holidays, wasn't it?
Was fab. Little shout
Couldn't
out.
recommend them highly enough. I've done my shout. I've got my phrase there.
But on the topic of the trip.
Oh, Phoebe's back in charge of the pod now, by the way.
Yeah, how did you all find last week? If you could let me know.
Yeah, DM me. Oh, DM Phoebe, not me. But I didn't know if the ratings had gone up on
James,
the views.
can we?
I don't know if there was any numbers.
It's not looking positive.
It's not looking great. Okay.
We actually had our first complaint.
No.
Yeah.
Did we?
Shittest episode yet.
I'm not believing that. I'm not believing it. You would.
No, I'm joking.
You probably wrote that.
I wanted to just move on the topic of holiday because it kind of...
We've got lots to talk about.
Adds in.
Yeah.
Sorry, I don't normally... There is one comment on YouTube that does say, I love this ep as much as the rest.
Oh! Someone said they love the F as much as the rest. Wow.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll take it.
It took me ages to type that.
He done all right.
Didn't know how to DM myself.
Put it under a fake name.
Different pseudonym.
That's made your day.
That's made my day, yeah.
Thank you, guys.
That's lovely.
We appreciate it.
Thank you.
But
a true follower there.
What I wanted to talk about the trip, because it was all great. We've done all the positive, all the good. How shit it is travelling with you.
Well, when you say shit...
And when I say that, I don't mean the actual vibes. The vibes are there.
Having the fun and that. Yeah.
I'm talking about the actual mechanics.
The logistics.
Of travelling. What I can only explain is a 5-year-old in a 60-year-old's body.
It's not my forte.
It's like he's never been out of the house before.
Well...
Because, so I've enabled this.
Glasses are off.
What not to do at an airport.
I had everything printed out.
And the fact that there's multiple things is worrying. So we're going to start with...
It's a generation thing.
What not to do at an airport at 60 years old who's travelled probably on 3 trips a year.
Yeah.
You always go away.
Yeah.
Whether it's golf holiday, mum,
yeah, there's always somebody
kids.
else that's organised it though.
And what I've learnt is he always has been relying this whole time on mum. So all these family holidays, mum has done everything and dad has been chilling back.
She's on it.
As soon as I put him in the hot seat, crumbles.
Oh.
So let's start with the first thing of what not to do at an airport.
I'm going to crumble one of these M&S biscuits in a minute.
Is not to check in 3 tubs of over 100 milliliter moisturiser in your hand luggage suitcase, because it will go off and they will tell you to remove it.
Am I going to get a chance to defend myself in this adjudication?
Please do.
At what point?
So
now?
he's basically, for context...
That's unfair.
We have got to the airport to fly to Toronto, and Dad has brought his little hand luggage case. I've got my hand luggage case. Before I left the hotel,
it is a bad one.
I checked there was no liquids in my hand luggage, because obviously we've got the massive 23 kg that we can store up.
Which
with
you had 25 in, I think.
Or whatever. And you basically would put your stuff in there, right?
Yeah.
We've got to the airport, we've checked in the big luggage.
Yeah.
We've kept our mini suitcases because
I'm feeling
easier.
good. I'm feeling...
He's flying through.
There's a flat white or
It's
a
all
Guinness
chill.
on the way soon. Cases are gone.
We've got to security. And he's taking the
I could
piss out of me,
taste
or
it.
anything in your bag in here. Funny. Got any creams, any makeup in there?
Is this a piss take every time?
And then I've gone straight through. Case collected, handbag collected. I'm sat
You're
waiting.
on your phone, on your WhatsApp.
And then I've seen
girly chats.
bing, 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 bing. Dad's case has gone behind.
My case has took a strong right turn down that horrible route to the
gone
security.
red, but he's laughing. He's like, oh, it's probably the camera or something, because I ain't got any liquids in
I've
there.
got nothing in there.
Lo and behold, 3 massive body lotions have been taken out, and this is where he's going to come for me and go, well, they are yours.
They were your lotions.
Yes.
In my case.
Can I just say, I've then had the attack that he was like, well, they're hers. They're hers. I thought, I'm your daughter.
Well, I'm panicking. I'm holding everybody up.
Panicking.
I'm not going to get me Guinness.
They're her lotions. And I'm just sat there. He took...
Sweating.
Basically, I bought the 3 EOS body lotions.
Oh,
By the way,
well
they're
done,
amazing
you.
from Target. They're so good.
They're
and
amazing,
Dad
apparently.
took the Target bag because he went, oh, I've got loads of kg spare. I'll take them.
No, you just,
And
like
then-
you normally do, you just give them to me. You
Shut up.
sort that.
He said
Dad.
he'd take them.
You sort it.
And he's put them in his hand luggage.
That was day one.
And then, because he's put stuff on top, he hasn't thought about the hand
I'm not going to
about the
remember
body
what we did
lotions.
day one in Target.
Anyway,
Buying lotions
they've
that
gone
aren't for me.
through.
Am I?
And then the lady at the thing has been like, well, you can keep them if you put them back in the luggage.
No,
and
she
go
actually
and...
said, do you want to use them before I throw them?
What, 3 bottles of lotion?
She said, do you want to use a bit before I chuck them? And you went, no. And she went, well, you can go. He can go back with your lotion
that
and go
you
through.
packed in your hand luggage.
So it ended up in my thing that I'd forgot about, and I can go through all of that rigmarole again. Standing there like this, you know, you got to stand with your arms out. Get
I
all
said,
checked,
don't
belt off.
worry, I will just get them again on Dad's card this time. And Dad was like, no, fine, I'll take it
I'll
back.
go back and do it.
So Dad zipped them back up, and he's gone off. And the woman's actually escorted him.
She was lovely.
She was great.
She was.
It couldn't
I can't
have been simpler
speak highly
for him.
enough for her.
And she has escorted him to exactly where he needs to go, told him what he needs to say, and he still managed to fuck it up.
Ah.
Because he's gone downstairs.
I had to go downstairs.
And I'm sat waiting like an idiot at the end of the security.
He was on your chat.
What do you mean my
Catching up with
chat?
the girlies and that.
And I basically
like you do.
am
What's
waiting
that?
for Dad. I'm thinking, this can't take this long for him to go downstairs and say, because bearing in mind, he got put in a queue with barely no people. All he had to say was, can I just check this bag in that had lotion in it, please?
It's a
'Cause gone off.
generational thing, and I think
Pop back upstairs. She even gave him a pass to go through the security quicker. So I thought 10, 15 max. 45, 50 minutes later, he's still not back. And then he comes back dishevelled. He looks like he's been through a hike.
I went green.
And I
went
said,
through
what
the
on
white
earth
phase.
has happened? He's gone down. He's got in the wrong queue. He's
I
queuing
was
to
with a
check
guy
in
with
a
his
dog
golf clubs. They put me in a queue with a guy with his golf clubs.
and dogs.
No, then they moved me to a queue with people taking dogs on a plane. And I've ended up helping the lady. She had 4
He's
cases.
holding a dog.
4
He's
cases
covered
and a
in
dog.
hair.
I said, how are you going to manage for that? She went, I don't know. I said, look, I'll do your cases for you. Forgetting that I've got this issue.
Yeah.
I've got her cases to the thing. She's checked the dog in. Then I've realised I've got to get in a different queue. Cut a long story short, I'm back up. So the case has now gone on the main hold, isn't it? It's now in as a check
But
bag
what you've skipped
with
over...
your lotions
You've
in there.
skipped over the fact that the guy started changing your boarding pass because he thought that's the reason you was there. Because you'd failed to mention that you was there because you were just checking a bag.
I forgot about that.
Anyways, he's had his whole boarding pass
Got
changed.
a new boarding pass.
Then he's checked in the case, come back upstairs, gone through the security.
That wasn't easy for me.
We
at
thought
my
it was
age.
all sweet.
Your
like,
lotions, I had a bit of time to pull your lotions
it's
on.
fine.
Yeah.
We're chill, we're through. Let's go and get that bagel that I've been after.
Oh, yeah.
At, what's it called? Is it called Bubblies or something?
Bubbies, was it?
Bubbies?
Bubbies
Breakfast.
Bagel. Bubbies Breakfast.
Apparently, Bubbies Breakfast.
Bubbies Breakfast. Bubblies.
Bubbies Breakfast is meant to be amazing in New York, by the way, and we didn't have a chance to do it whilst we was in New York. So
you're going to hit me low here. This is going to
why
be
don't
below
I
the
just
belt.
have it at the airport?
Yeah.
And I've heard that their bagels and breakfast are amazing.
Yeah.
By the time Dad had farted about, hugging dogs and doing whatever else he's doing downstairs,
That was my good deed of the day.
they've changed it from breakfast menu to lunch menus. I've
got to put these back on because I'm going to start crying.
So instead, what did we have instead?
You
I can't
just
even
went...
remember. Oh, I had a Starbucks, the most smallest cheese and ham,
It
burnt croissant.
Wasn't great, was it?
It was awful.
But, I mean, when that guy at Bubby said, I thought, we're all right, we're going to turn this round. So I normally turn it round in the end.
Yeah.
When he said, no, we've finished with the bagels, it's 10:30, we've gone into the main menu. Your face...
I just looked at him, I literally had no words at this point.
We're not getting the Bubbies. So let's go have a look somewhere else. And I mean, I had a grilled cheese. It was
okay.
It was all right. It made a good door wedge.
And then...
we got through it.
We got on the flight. It was all good vibes. Really buzzing to go to Canada. The flight was only like an hour and a half. Really chill.
Perfect.
All good.
Lovely people at the airport, weren't
Landed. The people at the airport were a dream.
they? I got to know all of them.
Canadians are great.
She's not finished here.
We've got through what I can only explain is the most unorganised security I've ever seen in my life.
Oh
it
no,
was
you
just
have to
carnage.
you have to get a slip of paper, don't you, when you land? And there's thousands of people there. Without
Which
the
is
slip,
fine.
you're not getting through. Ought to do the immigration.
Yeah, it's okay, but like if they had an orderly line, it was just people.
Oh, it's carnage
everywhere.
there.
So we've got through that. Still buzzing. Still
Nice
on a high.
security guard, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Arsenal supporter.
Everyone was
got
lovely.
through. Yeah.
And then we moved on to baggage collection. So I've seen our cases. There's 3 cases: my big one, your big one, and the small one. And they were all lined up.
There was other small ones there as well, weren't there?
They were all lined up, and because basically we'd taken so long with the slip and how busy it was in the security bit, they've taken everyone's cases off of the belt.
Yeah, just a note on that, and I'm sure people my age will sympathise. When you come through your customs, normally you got to wait for the conveyor belt and you get your cases off, and that's normal. I went into shock that they were just all in the middle, ready to go.
See, I've had that before. But
I've never had that. Mum normally deals with this.
It's if they want to use the belt, I think,
yeah.
for another flight.
So I'll let you carry on with this is the worst of the worst.
Anyway, so
to be honest,
I've recognised my case, Dad's his little one. Grabbed mine, sorted myself out. Dad, you good? Yeah, all good. Zoomed
I just
off.
saw the big blue case and thought, well, hey, we're out.
So
Bang.
we've scurried away, had to give the slip in to another security guy, do another security check, and then we leaved.
Yeah.
So we're out. We're all good. Canada's giving good vibes. The weather's
Taxi
vibes.
guy turned up.
Taxi guy was there in seconds.
Ivan.
And
what
we've
a
come
man.
out. We've got a whole bus to ourselves for the transfer.
Fortunately.
So he's opened the back doors, chatting away to Ivan.
Lovely
gone
guy.
to put our bags into the boot. And this is where Dad turns to me and goes, "Where's my little case?" I literally looked at him. I went, "Why would I know where your case is? You are the parent also."
Yeah, but you saw it there, didn't you?
Yeah, and I assumed you picked it up.
I thought you might have mentioned, don't forget your little case.
Why
Dad.
would I need to?
The
It wouldn't
case-
even fathom in my brain to mention that you need to pick up both cases that you've bought, because my brain is so on it that I don't even think to leave stuff like that.
I think you've seen your stuff and gone, bang, I'm sorted.
Well, yeah, that's...
You haven't gone, I need to check Dad's all right.
Because why do I need to check?
You need
You're
to check
the
Dad's all
parent.
right because
You're the parent.
this is the same little case
You're the parent.
that I've had the rigmarole with
so
the
basically,
lotions.
what
you know?
I've learned is Mum, before Dad goes anywhere, checks him. You got this, you got this, you got that. And you know it's true. And because I don't think to do that, because I'm just sorting myself out. I thought Dad could sort himself
She's
out.
often looking at me
Anyway,
in despair.
I went, I don't know. What do you mean, where's your little case? His heart.
Honestly, can you?
Because he knows he's left it at the baggage collection, right? Which is, I cannot explain. A 10-minute walk back through
It's
the
harder
airport
than
is a
that.
massive airport.
I'm going to educate people here with my experience. I hope it never happens to anybody in the world because I lost a couple of years of my life. When I looked at Ivan picture
just
the
looked,
scene.
he was so sweet and he was like ready
Lovely
to go.
guy.
He was on time.
You know how busy it is when you got a taxi outside. Well, it was a bus, wasn't it?
It was
Outside an
carnage.
airport. And I had to say to him, Ivan, I haven't got my little case. I'm going to have to go back and get it. And he went, yeah, okay.
He was like, okay, no worries, just keep me updated. I hope you get it back. My guy thought this was going to take 10 minutes.
Oh, no. It was,
so I've gone and sat in the bus.
It was the worst
Which
thing
can I
ever.
just touch upon?
Yeah, I've left you
You've
in...
left me in Canada with a random man in a bus on my own who could have took me in seconds to anywhere he wanted. And you was in the airport.
Dad's intuition. I've seen Ivan. You
thought he was sound
within
after 2 seconds of him touching your case.
Listen,
and that's it.
Within 30 seconds, no, I didn't have 30 seconds there, but within 10 seconds, I've looked at him and gone, nice man.
I'm glad you've checked that.
You know, you got to look in people's eyes.
Yeah.
I looked in his eyes.
People thought that about Ted Bundy as well.
He looked into mine and I was melting. No, I knew you'd be all right with Ivan.
Yeah.
It was daylight and there's plenty of people around. I thought you're safe in there.
In this massive bus that didn't even really have windows.
Yeah,
I mean, no one would have known that I was
There
gone.
was funny noises coming from the boot, people in sacks and things. I don't know what he was doing.
Anyway, I've sat on the bus. He's managed to park up in a bay, which, bless him, he was stressing because I don't think he was meant to be there.
He had another job.
He had another job.
He had to get us to Toronto and get back.
And
poor fella.
He kept
gets
checking
worse.
with me like, is he coming? Could you ring your dad? Is he coming? It'd been 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes, 50 minutes. At 50 minutes, he said, I've got to go.
Well,
So if you want to explain what was going on your side,
while
I'm sat trying to make small chat with this 60-year-old Canadian man.
Yeah, I mean, what was the chat like? Was it all right?
It was a bit, yeah, it was all right.
It was all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. But I literally, if you can picture this as the parent, I have now gone back into the airport knowing you're in that transfer, thinking we were on our way to that hotel. It would have been seamless.
I would have been in that dressing gown, hair washed.
I have run back, and Toronto Airport's big. I have run, and I think in this day and age, in these current times, a man running of my age through all them people probably looks a bit iffy on CCTV, doesn't it? What is he up to? And I am at full pelt, full sprint. Good job I'm doing this Hackney half because I'm in good condition.
That was good training.
No, I've literally snaked my way through. No one screamed at me, and I'm now going to run back through the security bit to get that bag, which I know is sitting there.
Which, can I just stop you there?
In my head, that's okay to do that.
In your head,
Yeah.
as an adult, would you not think that sprinting through a security check is the most dodgy thing you could have done? If you just walked up.
Well, no, I'm thinking of the time for Ivan in the bus.
You've tried to sprint through security.
I didn't try. I did. And as I've got up the ramp that we'd just been through.
I'm surprised they didn't pin you on the floor.
Well, to be honest, that's happened before. That's another story, a different trip. But that was Florida when I got pinned to the floor. But this is
you
anyway.
actually got pinned to the floor?
Pinned to the floor in that shooting range. We'll tell that another week.
Oh my God.
I've literally gone up the ramp and a guy has shouted out, the security guy that was helping an old lady who was in a wheelchair.
Who's probably just shat herself thinking someone's running through.
I don't know whether she had. I'm not sure. Or whether that was at Tim Hortons. I'm not sure. It smelt weird. You've took me right off the scent.
Your joke's so shit. And you find them so funny.
I quite like a Tim Hortons, to be honest. But the espresso's strong. But no, there was a woof. But as I've gone up the ramp, I've just heard this Canadian voice. You can go up there. You cannot go in there. That's a bad Canadian accent.
That's really
and
bad.
I said, my case is in there. My daughter's in the cab. I've got to get it.
Did you say it that camp?
Yeah, my daughter's in the cab on her own. I think what helped me with this whole process is that I said my daughter's in a taxi on her own.
And they probably thought I was 5.
I didn't say the age.
So they also thought you was child neglect.
Child neglect. I just left her in a random cab with a fella called Ivan, who's probably called Bruce. I don't know. Anyway, he stopped me going up the ramp. He said, you cannot go through there. What's happened? As he's wheeling the lady, poor lady, I said, basically, I forgot to get me smaller case. I've left it by the conveyor. Can I go get it? He went, no, where's your boarding pass? I've given him the boarding pass because I had about 15 of them. By the time he's took it, he said, stand by this door. I'll do this as quickly as I can. Stand by this door. I'll go and check it out. He went for about 20 minutes. But what a fantastic guy, because he went and found it. And unbeknown to me, they've had to then go and do a security check. And if you're not present with your bag, they have to put a piece of paper in there to say they're going to check everything that's in there. Right? There was no lotions, obviously. There was stuff I'd bought the grandkids. There was a pair of pants that hadn't gone in my laundry bag.
Ew, that's
We'll
the
get
smell.
to that. Anyway, yeah, that was the smell. Anyway, so I'm waiting by the porter door. They've told me, you can't stand here, sir. I said, I'm trying to explain to them, they're busy. I've stood by the wall. He's come back out, this guy. And without him, I don't think we'd have got that case for hours. He said, right, you've got to go upstairs to the Delta desk, which is, I've now run the length of the upstairs of the airport. You're saying to me, Ivan's got to go.
Ivan's
You're WhatsApping.
down my neck.
Ivan's got to go. What you doing? I said, look, just give me 5 minutes, babe. I'm in trouble here, right? And I found a woman on the Delta desk.
I'm surprised you held a weed for this long as well.
I pissed myself and everything. Beyond that, the speed I was running, I dried out the shorts.
Oh.
Anyway, this lady did say to me, you know what, the little stickers they put on your case, because I'm hoping this helps people if they're
I
in a
don't think
predicament.
anyone's that dense to leave
Them
a case
little-
that they know they've checked in.
Them little stickers that you don't notice with the number on, they are so important if you do what I did. Because she said, right, what case we're looking for? What's the numbers? I said, I don't know. My daughter's in the taxi with me big one. She said, why did you leave the little one? I said, I don't know. I had enough
They
trouble.
literally looked at him and was like, but why did you leave your case?
Then I'm
and that
explaining
is
to
the
her about...
question on everyone's lips.
I explaining to her about the lotions in New York. She didn't need to know that. What are the last two numbers? I've rung down to you in the cab. Poor Ivan's had to get out
No, I had to get out.
into the boot.
I'm opening this boot to a
Yeah.
Niagara Falls bus,
Yeah,
and he's come out. He said, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm looking at these two numbers.
I needed them 2 digits, didn't I?
I felt like I was playing Cluedo.
There was no people in sacks in there tied up, was there?
No,
So that was all right.
I
So
checked.
Phoebe's given me the 2 numbers. So now my lovely lady on the Delta desk said, right, we're now looking for the case with these 2 numbers on, which is my small one. So that's the way.
I thought I'd found it.
Then, well, yeah, but this is a different thing. You can't get security or a porter to bring your case out. You have to get the agent, which is the people you've flown with,
Meanwhile, I'm like
right, to
10
get your case.
conversations deep. I know Ivan's whole life history.
The clock is ticking.
His grandkids.
I'm actually reliving this. So then she sent me down. She said, someone from Delta's going to bring that case with them 2 digits. We've found it. There was a lot of questions as to why I'd left it. And then she said, are you collecting the case for someone else? That's a problem if you're doing that. I said, no. What colour is it? I said, well, it's sort of claret on the front and grape. I said, like West Ham colours. She doesn't know
What?
West
You're in Canada, mate.
I said, like West Ham colours. What material is it? How many wheels has it got? It's so old, I knew it only had 2 wheels because the other wheels had fell off for me. So anyway, back down, information desk. Cut a long story short, after about 15 messages from you, this is the worst bit. You've rung me and said, Ivan's got to go.
At this point,
Yeah.
I was like, I've either got to get off
I must have looked a wreck.
or we've got to go because
Yeah.
Ivan was like, I can't stay here anymore. I've got to pick up in an hour. I'm not going to make it back. Like, you need to get off now or come now.
To be fair to you and Ivan, I've given you the green light
so
to go.
I rang
haven't
Dad
Yeah.
and he's gone, they haven't given me the case yet. You're going to have to just go.
Just go.
And I'll find a way to the hotel.
My
Bearing in mind,
wallet-
it was in an hour. It was an hour.
And you had my wallet
Trip.
in the van.
Yeah, I was like, perfect.
I had me yeah, perfect. Yeah, I had me credit. She was going to go shopping with Ivan.
Upgrade the room.
Yeah. So I had me credit card. So you go.
So
It's
this
not fair
big,
on
also
Ivan.
what makes this story hilarious, I'm not in a taxi. I'm in the biggest Niagara Falls coach on my
30-seater.
own.
30-seater.
And we've started to drive off, to which I've then seen this dishevelled rat running in the wind mirror. I've got a call. Dad's going, stop the bus, stop the bus.
Tell
So
Ivan to stop the bus.
I've said to Ivan, can you please stop the bus? He went, I've got to keep going because he said I can't pull back into the lay-by. So Dad's sprinting.
I've met the bus full flight with the bag, jumped in.
And I went, he's coming. He was like, I've got to leave. And then
Like
he looked
scene
at
out
the
of a
wind mirror
movie.
and saw you nearly coming in. So then he whacked the doors open.
He whacked the doors open. I've flown in there like sort of Robert Redford, James Bondy, sat
It
down.
was not giving James Bond, I can tell you that. It really
Mr.
wasn't.
Bean. And to cut a long story short, if you'd have seen me when the lovely lady from Delta gave me the case, I said, I can't say thank you enough, but I really have got to go. I've tried to ring you to stop that bus.
I was doing everything I could. I felt like grabbing
Honestly,
the handbrake,
I
but
was
Ivan
just
was
a
on a
wreck.
mission to go.
Absolute wreck I was, but I got through, didn't I? Stop that bus. But I don't know that this will happen to anybody else, but I've got some great notes to help if you get in this
I don't
pickle.
know anyone that's been to the baggage pickup and not picked up their baggage.
No, it was a long day. How do you call it now? A long day. Is that what you say now? If something goes
that's
wrong,
always been a thing.
it was
Isn't
a long day. Yeah, well, it's always been a thing. Mum's had a few long days with me.
But this is what, just to sum it up, travelling with Dad is all fun and games.
You didn't speak to me on that bus.
I just couldn't be asked.
You didn't even
I've
look
just
at
been
me.
talking to Ivan for an hour. My social battery was done. I just needed music on and an hour.
I've just thought it gets worse.
What?
Because Ivan and I had a lovely chat on the way through. He picked up some time on the motorway. He got through, and I couldn't thank him enough. He was one of, you meet people in the world that are just decent.
He didn't have to stay at
so
all.
much
He
for
could have told me
waiting.
to get off.
I was lucky there was nobody else on the bus, because obviously I wouldn't have been able to hold up other. It was all right leaving you in there.
Oh yeah,
leave other
Sweet.
people. And he was chatting to me about things on the way, what we could do in Toronto. We gets off the bus at the hotel. He pulls up at the front doors of the
he
hotel.
was a gem. He also definitely was running late to his next
He's late for his
appointments.
next
He's probably
job.
going to get shouted at.
And I've gone, right, I need to sort him out. I had some Canadian US
For what
dollars.
he done, I think he honestly deserved 50 quid.
I got out. 25.
50 quid isn't even a tenner for every hour that he waited. Every 10 minutes.
I worked it out. He was only 10 minutes behind in the end. Anyway.
Oh, did you, you tight ass?
No,
It's all right then, isn't it?
No, I thought 25 quid
Yeah.
sorts him. Bang. I wanted to give him a cuddle. Anyway, he didn't have time. He's got to go. We've got in the hotel. I've then sat down and just took this all in and realised I've given him £12.50. Because Canadian dollars are not the same as American, are they?
It's so bad.
They're 0.54.
No wonder he took it and looked as if to say, like, are you joking?
No, he just put it straight in the pocket. But I was hoping I'd see him on the Niagara Falls trip. Never saw
But we
Ivan
didn't.
again.
I don't think he ever wanted to see you again.
So I'm going to write Ivan a letter and put the other 25 in there.
How are you going to get hold of him?
I'll send it to Niagara Cars. I'll sort something out. Anyway, I felt so guilty.
But
after
Dad's
that,
learned that he's relied on people his whole life and he needs to be better at doing duties.
I read a thing the other day, actually. Let's get these cookies open. I read a thing.
He's panicking opening the M&S's.
I've crumbled so much. I've got to have a cookie. I read a thing the other day that you should lead your life fully in control of yourself.
Which you've never done.
Don't rely on other people. I've done the opposite.
What makes me die, though, is you love to give out the advice.
I'm going to give out
So
James a cookie.
He doesn't want one. He's
Oh, no, he's under PT,
PTing.
isn't he? Yeah.
And
Do you want one?
No, I'm now PT imaging.
I'm on the cookies, yeah.
It's that you always say...
Nobody's eating anymore. Mum's on that human
It's just
being
not the fight. It's
diet.
summer's round the corner and
No
I've been
food.
slacking.
Go
The
on.
amount I ate last week was enough for the whole year.
Well, I doubt you'll be coming away with me in the summer again.
I think I've done my duties.
Wow.
But you always love to say, oh, I don't rely on other people. What if I weren't here to give you the tenner? Well, what if I weren't there to help you out to get from place to place? You would be screwed. He couldn't even check in.
Listen.
He's getting emails from Virgin and he thought he was checking in with
No,
Delta.
again, if we're going to do...
We're not touching on that,
Oh,
but I'm just telling
okay.
you.
That
You're carnage.
To be fair, I'm bringing James in on this. Even that was... He looked at me and thought, I can see what happened
He
here, Paul.
did not. I did
That's
not read that
confusing.
from the face.
That's confusing.
I think that was a sympathetic
No, he's
smile.
done that because I'm sorting his invoice out, so
Yeah,
no. He's going to email it, I'm going to pay it. But I'm paying him in US Canadian dollars.
He's getting
If there's such a
£12.50.
thing. Yeah, I've got to send the rest to Ivan. Yeah, no, he was helping me out there. But I'm going to try my best with the travelling. But checking
it just
in.
shows how much Mum's done over the years, and no wonder she's grey.
But then I have done a lot for Mum.
Yeah.
I've done a lot for Mum. And, it is what it is. It is what On the note of travelling,
What?
can I bring out a few bits on the table, or are you still on flow with Dad's
If it's
cock-ups?
rapid, come on then.
It's rapid
I've
because...
come into carnage on the table again, guys. Every
as you know,
week.
I like my little memoirs, and we did have a little issue with... We went into Lids.
Lids is great.
This was on... So Phoebe had a big hit list for New York for
I
shopping.
love a cap.
Yeah.
It's just my thing at the moment.
I'm normally just looking for a pint. But anyway, we went in, I did enjoy the shopping. We've got into Lids, and in Lids, I'm liking the baseball caps.
They're really good. Basically, I can get them on ASOS.
Yeah, not the
So,
same.
like-
You need to experience it. I had a nice chat with that French guy in
Yeah,
there.
like Lids was great.
Lovely guy.
And also you can embroider and put your own,
You can
like,
put your own little thing
what's
on
it
it.
called? Like, what are these
Embroidery. It's you can embroider.
called? No, they're called not stamps. They're like, I don't know. We ain't got a brain cell between two of us. Basically,
Jet lag.
you can put like
Jet lag.
call them stickers, or you can embroider words onto the caps to make them personalised.
Yeah, embroidery. I've got a New York cap with Puwtok on there.
Dad loves
Puwtok.
it. He was running around
I didn't
with
take it
Puwtok
off
on his hat.
Yeah.
When we got on the airport, I said, please take that off. It's embarrassing that people know.
Well, yeah, I took it off for the when you look in the ID thing. But the New York cap was great until I entered Canada.
Yeah.
And the driver on the Niagara Falls trip, lovely guy again, he said, don't wear that in Toronto.
Dad's
they won't
repping
like
the
it,
Americans in Canada.
1812 war.
Yeah, not the best.
I've learned about the 1812 war.
He whips that cap off so quick because he's now into his cap life.
I bought a $5
Toronto
Toronto Canada, and I wore that all the time because I thought I need to fit in with the Toronto guys and girls in there.
What else is on
so
your
I got that cap on there, and you got your cap embroidered, didn't we? And then we was asked, we needed to try, which we haven't done yet. We've saved it for the pod episode.
Right.
Canadian follower. We've got a few Canadian followers.
We love Canada, guys.
Which
I
is
can't
lovely.
express it enough.
I love it. All people around the world and that.
And if anyone knows Ivan personally, please can you send
if you
his
could send me
details?
Ivan's bank details. He works for Niagara Cars. But
so you want to try these Lay's tomato
ketchup Lays,
crisps?
which if you can't see if you're driving or not on the visual, they are actually red coloured, aren't they? As in the ketchup.
No way. Lay's
to me
have got ketchup crisps and they've done the packaging in red.
Yeah, which to
That's
me
wild.
is amazing.
That's
We've opened
really
them.
creative from them.
Oh yeah, I'm getting the ketchup vibes, and she said we've got to try these. I didn't try the Putin.
Yeah, I wasn't feeling
Putin,
that.
not Putin.
But if it's nice, I do apologise. But
Putin, which is the chips with gravy and cheese. I didn't get round to that, but we're going to try these. You go first. Yeah, you try. Or you on a diet?
See, this is another thing.
All right, I'll try.
That just brings out how little this man knows and how much Mum has done in life. I've despised ketchup since I came out the womb. I have never.
If I crunch loud enough, you might not be able to hear her.
Had ketchup in my life.
They're good.
And you've just offered me a ketchup crisp.
Well, I can't know everything as a dad, can
So,
I?
I actually can't be asked.
What I can tell you, they're good. I'm going to give that. Sorry about that.
You've got to be taking the piss.
If that's a Canadian thing, I'm happy with that.
I'm glad you are.
You don't want to try now?
No, I'm all good, thanks. I've hated ketchup
right
since I was born.
Made a mess of the notebook.
But thanks.
Anyway, at least it blocked your chat out there, slating me.
So they're ketchup good crisps are a win. Recommend.
Ketchup crisp. And then we had the fantastic sweet shop we went to in Niagara.
This made us laugh. So basically, on the Niagara trip,
old time candy shop.
The falls were amazing. Would have been in an ideal world better to see it in a day that was clear.
It was a bit overcast and
we've seen it and
misty,
it's amazing. Good day.
Yeah.
On that trip, they also take you to this
when
little...
you looked and said, "Where is it?" I was worried because there's a
I
million litres of water flying. You couldn't see it.
I couldn't see it at the start. But the trip then takes you to little old town Niagara, which was amazing.
Beautiful little high street.
Cute.
Which you could never get lost there, could you?
But it was just one strip.
We did.
And the bus had parked at the top of the strip.
Yeah.
We got lost and was last on the bus. And I got on and I was like, did anyone else get lost? And they just looked and was like...
Well, no, because they was all on the bus waiting for us.
It was hilarious.
And that
we spent the whole time in a sweet shop. So we've gone to this nice little old town.
Yeah, lovely.
And we've basically just gone to Mr. Sims.
Yeah, the weird thing is you could get every kind of sweet from Canada in there, old retro sweets and everything. We've come out with sweets you could get at home.
Strawberry bonbons and rhubarb and
pear drops and strawberry bonbons. We could have bought anything in there. But yeah, can't thank them enough for the Niagara trip. And we got some photos.
Amazing.
And, yeah, and
great memoirs.
Great memoirs. And in New York, we did the New York Knicks basketball,
which
didn't
also
we?
Was amazing.
It was.
However, Dad forgot which team and what place he was sat. And he was sat around some very intense, angry New York Knicks fans.
Well, they lost in the end, didn't they? They lost by a point.
It's a good idea that when the other team scores a good, I don't know what it's called in basketball terms.
Was it the Atlanta Hawks?
To go, God, that was brilliant, Nat. Or what did you say?
No, I went, look at it, slam dunk, wasn't it? He
slam
dunked
dunk, bosh! And I literally was like, oh my God. Everyone was staring at us like these two tourists
waving in
the
New York Knicks towel.
It was horrendous.
It's the wrong team.
We had to leave at half time because it was intense.
To be honest, yeah, I didn't. Yeah, but I loved all the sport out there.
It was great, but you was not batting for the right team.
I loved it. The ice hockey, everything.
But moving on from the trip.
Okay.
It was an amazing trip.
Yeah.
What I wanted to just touch upon to finish, I asked ChatGPT because I'm not gonna lie, guys, I've had jet lag.
You use that a lot, didn't you, ChatGPT?
You need to use it a bit more. Maybe type in.
Maybe how do you check in on a flight? And how do you... What do you do with your cases?
I chat GBT'd what would be good topics to discuss on a podcast with a dad and a daughter.
Oh.
Because, I'm not going to lie, the jet lag's hit. I didn't have time to think about it myself.
Oh, okay. You're behind time. Yeah.
So, I've typed it in and it said,
It's a lot to deal with.
discuss things that your dad thinks my generation have ruined.
Oh.
And do you agree? So, for example...
No pressure there then. Go on.
Do you think my generation has ruined handwriting? So that no one writes anymore, no one uses a pen much anymore.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm doing it for them.
Like, it's dying out.
I
How
don't
do you
stop
feel about
writing.
that?
Well,
Everything's on the computer.
Yeah.
Revision, computer.
Yeah. Well, you do everything on the phone. Everything. You don't write anything down, do you?
No.
I don't think I've ever seen you write anything down, apart from when you was at school.
I write cards.
Oh, okay. You still do your cards?
Only if it's someone's birthday.
Yeah, like
if I
my
can be asked.
birthday and that, obviously, especially.
Yeah. Even that sometimes, though, I get a moonpig, so technically
yeah, it's
no.
printed. I mean, you've hit on something there. I've never thought about it as in your generation have ruined it on purpose.
No, but it's just basically, do you agree?
Sign of the times.
Harry Styles.
I
You
think...
don't get that, and you've just
No, I didn't know he sung that. I do now. I like Harry.
Do you know him?
Not personally yet. I met him actually with it when he was bringing his cases through. I was coming through for the 4th time. No, literally, I think writing is a lovely thing to do. As you know, I love my writing, but even I write scruffier than I used to. We was taught all the right way. Writing was a massive thing. That was we didn't have computers, couldn't type, didn't have an iPhone, all that sort of thing. So I think you call it progress, but I think it's nice still to do it. It's a shame.
So you agree that handwriting is dying out?
I would say it is dying out. It probably has. It has.
Yeah.
Because everyone just uses computer. When I was doing my building work, I would use. Yeah, James is using a laptop. To be fair, this is where the notebooks. But to be honest, though, how many people did we see? I saw in New York and Canada and on the plane and at the airport, people with
saw
notebooks.
3 people.
Yeah, they're not the same 3 people, though. I was one of them. No, there were people using their notebooks, and they were younger people.
Yeah.
But it is a bit of a dying thing, and it's a shame.
So,
but, yeah,
you agree with that one?
I agree, yeah. I've gone around it a long way.
What
but, yeah.
about attention span? Because it's become a thing that people have not got the attention span nowadays.
Especially to deal with me, because I like things to last forever.
What?
Well, that's why Mum's out all the time.
Oh, no. My brain didn't even go there at all.
She's walking 15 miles
That's
today.
disgusting.
No, what I'm saying is I like moments to. I don't want them to be over too quick.
Right.
Not that. Just general life stuff.
How about the moment when you were trying to get your bag back?
No, that needed to be done in seconds. Yeah. No, I think the attention span of people, and even the fact that we're on social media,
Here
including
they've put,
me.
for an example, people can't even watch an episode without checking their phone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Barely can get through films and swipe off any video that is not interesting.
I think maybe unintentionally your generation and the younger than you, the attention span is becoming seconds, not minutes. So if they look at something, if it doesn't catch their eye immediately, boom, they're on to something else.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably do that when they see me.
There's good in that and bad
probably
in
see
that.
me on there and go, delete, get him off of there.
So you think you used to have a bigger attention span?
Well, you'd have to give things a bit of time. You'd sit and you'd watch something longer, watch it through and see how it all panned out. Now it's, you've got to catch that attention. The attention span of people is, and I have to say, in a queue, like all them people in a queue, their attention span with me waving that little slip because I'm trying to get back to you for that taxi, I was getting a bit of abuse. As in, what's that dickhead doing here?
Yeah.
I saw him go the other way a minute ago. But yeah, no, attention span, I'd rather people give, in Canada, people seem to give us a bit more time.
Yeah, they were great.
I don't know whether that's
a
thing.
So you
but
agree with that one too?
I think I agree with it. I don't like it, but I agree with it.
What about phone calls? No one now answers their phone unless it's scheduled. People will let it ring and then type you a message in response.
Now,
which I love to do that.
Yeah, see,
Why are you ringing me out of the blue? Don't scare me.
Well,
what do you
did
want?
that yesterday. You scared me when you rang.
That wasn't out of the blue. That was a scheduled call that you missed.
Yeah, no, my mistake there. Man who's made many mistakes and still is. No, I would say if someone rings you, the correct etiquette is to ring them back. if someone WhatsApps, or text, you text or WhatsApp back.
But
so however you
quite
receive
honestly,
the communication, you replicate that.
If it's 7 p.m. and I'm chilling,
Yeah.
and you ring me out of the blue, and it's about nothing important. If it's important, they'll text me and then I'll pick up.
Yeah, see, that's where we're different with that. Maybe is that a generation? I think if someone calls me, then it's rude if I message back. You ring back because they've rung you.
I sometimes just make an excuse. I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm in the shower. Are you okay?
Yeah.
And if it's something important, then I'll call them back. But if it's not, then I'll just text.
I've learned a lot in the last 4 years on our journey, which has been amazing. Testing, I know sometimes, but and the way you deal with things is so different. Obviously, I deal with them bad. I deal with them badly, but I just sit there and think, well, maybe I could learn a bit to keep down with the kids.
Just chilled.
And you're very chilled. And then
James, how would you feel about an unsolicited call from a random?
I don't like it.
There you go.
yeah, but if someone
Puts me on
but
edge.
if you don't know the person,
No, like even just like a friend
if James's
that
best
calls
mate
you at
rang
a
him,
random time.
why would poor James?
Because I need a third party to see that I'm not going crazy.
James impartial. If James' best friend rang him, I would think James would call him back rather than text, unless he was busy.
He would text him and say, "You okay, mate?"
I'm not putting him on the spot. Leave James out of
He'd
this.
text and say, "You
Okay.
okay, mate?" And then,
okay.
if there's a call needed, then the call.
I think we got the name of this podcast right. It's a generation thing.
Yeah.
Because that is, I would, if Mick's rung me, I'd think,
Mickey.
I better ring Mick. I'm not going to, unless I'm busy, trying to get a suitcase and some lotions out of my bag and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
I might message say, look, mate, I'll call you in a minute.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, it's you know.
It's even different if they've messaged me and gone, say Georgia messages me.
Yeah.
I need
What
to ring
drink
you later.
do you want tonight?
I need-
Tequila or Bucks Fizz?
I need to ring you later.
Yeah.
That's fine because I know it's coming.
Mm.
If you just ring me out of the blue,
Why have you got to book a call like a doctor's appointment?
because I'm busy.
Busy?
Yeah.
I've looked at your busy. The busiest. I've got to throw this out there.
Please.
I'm
I'd
not-
love you to sit and
I'm
edit 2
talking
hours
while they-
worth of you yapping away.
I need to get back here because I've took it bad this time.
Come on,
Rightly
what?
so. The biggest issue on holiday, work trip, call it what you like,
Go on.
a nail falls off.
Oh my God, but please, you get
Am
your
I
nail.
allowed? Am I allowed to mention this?
Go on. Well,
And-
they're off. Everyone can see they're off.
and-
I'm
no,
getting them done in
A
2
nail
hours.
fell off. Now I thought the plane had crashed or I don't know what happened. This nail
I'm
was
not
fell
being
on the floor.
funny.
The world's come to the end.
They were biab extensions and they were long.
I didn't know what
So
a
when it's
biab
come off
extension
and I've got a
was.
stub in the middle,
Anyways, cut a long story short, I said, find the nail, get the nail, you can stick it back on. I found a nail shop in the back streets of New York and I gave the lady $5 and she glued it on for you, didn't she? And
She did.
It made your week. The next day, another one's dropped off. And honestly, it didn't matter about
I bought glue.
didn't matter about any of the other issues. And then all of a
It's
sudden
a
they're
big
all off.
issue.
You had to take them all off.
Because once I lost a nail, I thought that's it. They've all
Yeah.
got to come off. Everyone knows the rule. One off, all off.
Okay. But I learned. But I'm learning from you. But I think
Nails is a big thing. Exactly how I felt this morning when I woke up with a spot on my cheek. Day is instantly
you
crap.
get one of them little plaster things, can't you? But I am trying to learn.
Also, why do they always come up when you've got things? I've got a wedding to go to tomorrow.
I don't know.
I know it's not about me, but also I want to look good.
No,
And
but
I've
you want
got a
to
spot on my
look better
cheek.
than the bride. Well,
No.
you can get them little plasters you put on. I've used them.
You think I'm going to a wedding with a
No,
spot
no, you
patch?
put them on the night before. When you peel it off, there's no spot there.
Fuming.
Amazing things. But no, I'm agreeing with all of this. But your generation they're causing some issues here.
Next,
Things are happening too quick.
privacy. Is anything private enough anymore? Everything's online. Everyone knows where people are.
Well,
Has it ruined it?
I think our generation had the benefit of more privacy. Because if you went out for a night out, you know, I'm not saying anyone was doing anything wrong. I'm just saying you got privacy. It's not all on the phone. As soon as you arrive in a restaurant now or a bar, there'll be a picture of the drink in your hand or the picture of the food. I'm even doing it.
I was just
I'm
about
doing
to
it now.
pull up a
And,
picture of you last week
We
and just taking a selfie with your moosey beer or taking a picture. Oh, here we go.
I'm
Sorry.
choking on that.
What? Sorry.
pistachio's gone
What
down the
did you
wrong hole.
What did you just describe? Our
Taking-
generation has ruined things because when you turn up to a restaurant,
Good job this is Grey Goose straight.
When you
I'm
turn up
telling
to
you
a
now, it's
restaurant-
not, but
before you
Whoa.
even eat the food, you're taking pictures of the food. So our generation, can I just pull up
I've
this
got to
picture
stop
of
eating.
Dad and his tiramisu last
it-
week?
That was tiramisu for two, wasn't it?
I just wanted to pull that up because that was you.
I did. Did you see what I'm
Taking
doing?
pictures.
I did an aerial view of that.
So
I managed to do that, but
that's
I
an
wasn't
our
able
generation thing, is it?
to. I wasn't able to check in our
Also,
flight
just going to pull up.
home.
let's have
I
a
could
look.
take a picture of a tiramisu.
What else have we got on here? You can continue.
I
So
think
what was you saying about our generation ruining
I'm trying to.
going out because we're taking pictures of the food?
I don't want to get old too quick, and this experience with you is I'm trying to learn. Oh, this is a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
Sharing your tiramisu, but or the Canadian beer.
Yeah.
Put the Molson beer up, bosh. But I did that before I'd even sipped it. I'd never normally do that.
He has.
But I think the
become-
privacy thing, I preferred our time in some ways, because I feel like people feel like you've got to post this stuff and you've got to think to show that you're having a good time.
I guess.
Whereas we didn't have to worry about that. You're out. If you didn't turn up on time, you'd have to catch people up later and meet them because that's the way it was. Now everything's very organised. Like you're saying, you're scheduling a phone call. What's that a picture
Sorry,
of?
just while.
That
picture
pasta
that
was
Dad asked me to take a picture of his
I'll tell you
fruité
what.
de mer.
That was the
before he tucked
fruity
in.
de mer. That was before I had the tiramisu. And do you know what? Yeah.
Sorry, just another picture. Dad wanted me to take a picture of his maple cookie before he tucked in.
I'm going to get slated now, and I've lost the few friends that I've got left.
Oh,
I've probably just not got them anymore now. They've seen that. Yeah, I didn't think I'd ever do that, but I do.
You do.
But I have to say, it was lovely, wasn't it?
Oh, just
All
one
of that.
more. Take a
there
picture
another one?
before I take a sip of this beer.
Oh, that was that. Yeah, if you go to Canada, try Molson's.
Yeah, so there we
It's
go.
lovely. Yeah,
But our generation's... okay,
you've ruined it.
fair enough.
What your young generation have done is you've introduced me to Skims. You've got to get Skims underpants.
Oh, we can't stop talking about them.
I've got them on now.
Nice. I want
You
to
don't even. You do not even know they're on.
Nice.
I feel totally
No,
free
honestly
at the
though,
minute.
he said that they're like life changing.
They are. Thank you, Kim.
I'm gonna do one more.
Go on.
Actually, I'll do two more.
Oh, go on.
Surprise visits. Let's whack these out now. 'cause
A
it's been going
surprise
on for
visit.
ages.
They're nice to do.
You'd like that if someone just turned up at your door.
I prefer that
I
planned.
could not
I
think
suppose.
of anything worse. I would shut the blinds.
Yeah, you're not good, are you? Pretend you're in the shower.
Yeah.
When I knock, you've left me at the front door.
I hate.
buzzing.
Why are you turning up without telling me? It's weird.
Yeah, a surprise visit is nice now and
Apparently,
again.
they used to be a thing.
Depends who it is. I get loads here with your parcels getting
Oh,
delivered.
yeah.
Yeah. Poor bless Amy.
And owning things.
All them. What do you mean?
So CDs, DVDs, books, everything's now on the phone. Do you think we've ruined that?
I think you've made things better in some ways with that, because look at the stuff I keep.
Look, the state of this room alone.
I've even got the finger from Let's Go Knicks. We were the only people with a foam finger.
You was the only one in there with the foam finger
And
saying
one-
"Let's go Knicks," cheering on the
Let's
other
Go
team.
Knicks, and I'm cheering on the Atlanta Hawks when they scored. But I do tend to keep lots of stuff to Mum's dismay. But I think
So we've done it better there.
you've done it better. Less stuff,
Okay.
less clutter.
Win for the younger
Don't
gen.
keep shit.
Yeah.
Just send it to me. Send it to me. I'll keep it.
Send shit to you.
Send stuff to me. I'll keep it.
Okay, just wrapping up because
Go
I'm
on.
very aware we've been chapping.
Yeah. Chatting. What did you say?
Chapping.
Chapping.
Chatting for a long time.
Right.
Just wanted to read out some comments that we've had on Spotify.
I hope none of them are from the airport crew
We've
at
got one from
Toronto.
Mel, who said, "You did so well, Paul. I was roaring, laughing, especially at that F slip up. Matilda was listening and laughing too. Oh my God, Matilda, do not repeat the words that we say.
Yeah, no, sorry about that.
She's
I
got
let
a
a swear
tally
word slip.
going down of how many times you say her name. Oh, amazing.
Come on.
One
Let's hear
more
it
for the
from
tally.
Mel and Matilda
There we go.
in Australia.
And then we've also got...
Wonderful.
I think we should travel there. I wonder what would happen there.
I don't know whether I'll get through customs.
Yeah.
We'll have a go.
Got
I'll get
one
Mel to help
from
me.
Taylor, and they said, "I thought we wouldn't get a podcast today because you're away on a trip. What a surprise. Your hard work doesn't go unnoticed. Thanks from your Irish friend Scott the Builder." Big up Scott the Builder.
Scott the Builder. I've got to go see Scott the Builder.
That was horrendous.
We'll go to Dublin and have a couple of pints.
I'm glad that you was excited for the pod. We'd
Lots
love
of
to hear
Irish
it.
in Canada. Lots of Irish, weren't
Yeah.
there? And New York.
Went to many Irish bars.
We did. Nice pint of Guinness in New York, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Amazing. We could go on, but at least we've got that luggage thing out the way now.
Yeah.
It's done.
It's all done.
I didn't take
Fresh
a photo
week
of that.
next week. We hope you'll have an amazing bank holiday.
Oh, yes.
Go out and do whatever you want to do.
I reckon people will finish, like the young generation, everything's done quick, and I reckon they'll be finishing lunchtime. And
As we should.
you got the long weekend.
Drink a lovely tequila
Yeah.
for me.
Oh, okay. And me.
And a nice moose head for
Drink
Dad.
sensibly.
Drink sensibly.
To all our friends
Pot
in
kettle black.
New York, Australia, Canada, everywhere.
Yeah.
Have a fantastic. UK actually have a fantastic bank holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Happy Friday. I'm going to eat my biscuit.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend.
See you later.
Enjoy. See
Bye.
you later. Bye.